Forge. Um, so I asked you guys to kind of help me out on this whole circular saw blade thing that I'm doing, and you guys responded. I appreciate that a lot. Um, I was basically what I got from you guys was that it's water quenchable, it's oil quenchable. My solution to that is to take some of the cutoff pieces that I have and do a snap test and see which one has a greater has the better grain pattern inside the steel. Hoping I can see that. This is thin stock. It's like 1/8 inch. Um, but I still think I'm probably going to go with oil. If it gets hard in oil, that's what I'm going to go with. I just don't like quenching things in water, especially if I don't know the steel. And I also found out that there are a lot of different steels used in making circular saw blades. So God only knows what I have. Um, the other thing I got was definitely heat treat before I start grinding. And I kind of figured that because this stuff is 1/8 of an inch. It's thin stuff. That stuff, it's going to warp fast. Um, I'm almost thinking about doing a differential quench. I think that's what it's called, where you just heat up the blade portion to get it hard and dunk it. Um, Jeff from Drays and Forge is, his suggestion was, well, it's probably already been hardened, so you just grind it to shape. Problem with that is, I know where this blade came from, and it's been abused. It has been abused severely. So I'm gonna want to normalize this a couple of times, like 3 times at least, to try to get that grain pattern to come back in on itself and get tighter. Um, because I know this circular saw blade's been abused. And again, guys, this is just an experiment. I'm just having fun. I'm trying to replace the crap Walmart kitchen knives I have in my house with knives that I have made myself. So this is just an experiment. I'm just having fun with this, and I think that's the important part, is always have fun. I'm not doing this for a living. I would like to start going to farmers markets and things like that to sell my wares, but until then, I want to figure out, what's working and what isn't. And for my home, all I need is functional. It doesn't have to be like Damascus, sexy, whatever. The masses like that stuff. I just want functional. I want something I can use in my kitchen that won't fail. It doesn't have to be sharpened a whole lot. But basically, I wanted to show you the design. These are rough cut, really rough cut. And I always put a really deep finger choil in there so that if I want to choke up, my index finger has a place to actually come forward on it. I also don't like the fact that a lot of kitchen knives are sharp all the way to the back here. So by putting in a good finger choil for your finger to sit in, you avoid slipping off the back and cutting your finger, which I have done. And I'm going to do, as you can see, that's the design. I'm going to do the same thing with this. Again, these are just rough cut. I just barely cleaned them up on my 2x72. I'm actually waiting for, I think it's a 1/2 inch small wheel attachment that I ordered from Reader Products, so I could put in those nice tight finger choils. But I wanted to address everybody who commented and gave me a suggestion. I want you to know I appreciate it. I read all your comments. Thank you for them. Appreciate you guys sticking with me. Obviously, you're seeing a lot more content from me now, which I think is great. I'm going to try to get out in my shop and after work and do 30 minutes to 45 minutes of work as much as I can. I have the ability to start doing a little bit of work after I get off of work, but I put in 10-hour days, if not more, and sometimes I'm just not going to get out there. So I'm kind of still your weekend warrior. But I did get out there tonight. I did rough cut these in. Like I said, that is a pretty acute tip. I have no idea if this is going to work or not. I don't know. I don't know. But we're going to find out. So, that's my thing. Thank you all for getting back to me with your suggestions and ideas. I appreciate it. But I think I'm going to try a snap test just to see what happens. I do have hardness files, so I will be using them just to see what happens. But anyway, guys, till the next update, Ether Shepherd's Forge. Stay humble. Have a good night, guys. Bye.